So is this before or after the Death Star?
This is definitely, wait.
This is like in between Star Wars 1 through 6?
I think so, yeah. I mean, he's gotta be, otherwise...
Darth Vader wouldn't be there.
Right. So, I mean, I think this is shown up in, like, maybe in, like the books and stuff like that. I'm definitely not, like, immersed in any of that, so I would not have any idea. But otherwise, I'd have to assume that it's part of, like, that universe, and it's tied, like, between, like, 4 through 6.
Yeah, because I was like...
No, definitely Vader. That's definitely the Death Star.
That's the Vader.
They're testing... They're making the weapon.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, we gotta figure out how to destroy it. But then that begs the question, like, is it gonna be like one of those tragedy endings?
It's gonna have to, because this is Rogue One, not Star Wars.
They can't possibly destroy the Death Star.
Yeah, otherwise it wouldn't be in the movies.
Right. So that's
their job was to infiltrate and see what was getting.
Or how did they do it? I guess that's another victory too. Like, they don't destroy, but they don't, like, die.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm pretty sure they're gonna die, but they're not gonna lose the objective. The objective is to find out what's going on.
Yeah, and they somehow relay the message. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Which is like, that's how most spec ops go. You know, you have one job, and whether or not you die isn't the problem. It's whether you do the job. And for them, the job is to get that intel. You know, if they destroy the Death Star, then they did, you know, more than what they were told to do. But their main priority is to make sure they get the intel and get it to their bosses so that they can figure out a way to destroy it. And it's gonna suck because you know it's gonna be a sad movie. You know, they're building it up, but it's gonna fall down.
Yeah. How would you've seen like the Force Awakens trailers, right? Star Wars: The Force Awakens.
Yeah.
Yeah. How would you compare this one to those trailers, or at least that one trailer at the end? As far as like the level of like anticipation or excitement,
intensity. I think this one's way more intense. I didn't find 7. Once I saw that weird lightsaber, it was like a Crusader sword, but not really. I was turned off because that lightsaber to me was impractical.
Oh, yeah.
I thought you could cut your hand off with that shit, you know?
Yeah.
With the other lightsabers, they were designed to...
They were like, they were katanas.
With the other, that lightsaber, there were 2 things coming out. It's like, what is he doing? It's like he's going backwards, you know?
Yeah. That's definitely an interesting design. We can talk about that later, but...
Maybe if it was angled to where the sides are pointing outward, that way it would have, like... You wouldn't really hurt yourself with it, but you could hurt others. Yeah. Then it would be like, it would make more sense. But the way that it was like designed, it just felt like there was no safety to it. Yeah. It was just like
too edgy.
Yeah, it's too edgy.
Edgy Vader. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, I feel like episode 7 was like actually kind of better as far as like building up that hype for the 7th movie, and it could just because like we haven't had a Star Wars movie in a while at that time.
I think that's what it was.
At that time, and now this is like, okay, they're back again, and so it's not as much excitement, but there's also very like the quality there. It's right there.
It's right there. Yeah, right. There's nothing wrong with it.
There's nothing wrong with that at all.
Yeah, I thought it was better though because 7 had that hype built around it.
Right.
You know, with this movie, ain't nobody really want to care about the Rogue One, but they for some reason, or not for some reason, but they made it clear that this movie isn't just, you know, a sideshow. Right. It's kind of like in its own right.
It's part of the story.
Part of the story.
Yeah. But it's going to be interesting. Like, it definitely seems like one of those things where, like, you don't really need to know it. If you watch, like, 4 through 6, you pretty much know what's going to happen. Yeah. And in fact, if you've watched, like, both trilogies, like 1 through 3, 4 through 6, you're pretty much good. But they're going to try to find out, like, all right, like, there needs to be a place for this one, Rogue One. Do you know if it's going to be like a trilogy kind of thing? Or
Rogue One?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's a one-off.
Oh, a one-off thing?
Yeah, because if they do survive it, which good on them, they're not going to be, like, I wouldn't think they'd be in the next movies. I mean, I guess, well, technically, yeah. No, because the Death Star was a long time ago. They'll probably be dead by then. But like I said, I think it's a one-off movie. They're just trying to show how the Death Star was like made or whatever, and how they're gonna like how they found out to destroy it, and then they're gonna go on with the next movie, and then that super dude, what's the guy's name? He's like skinny as hell. The main villain. The main villain
of like this now new trilogy.
The new trilogy. He's gonna figure out a way to build something better or bigger.
Oh yeah, I mean they were pretty much working on that again in the movie, and then we stopped them.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess that's it. As far as like anticipation, it's coming in December, just like how it was with The Force Awakens.
Which means next December the number 8 will come out.
Yeah, looks like it. Think you'll watch Rogue One? Me? I think I will. I'll be interested to see what happens.
It's alright. I mean, I'm not as attracted to it as I am with Seth Rogen's new movie. I want to see that movie. I wish I didn't spend so much money today and yesterday, but it's whatever.
It needs more sausages. Alright. Now I guess we're good with this one. So thank you guys so much for watching.
Yeah, and you guys have a good day.
Yeah. See you guys in the next one. #bye.